Welcome to my class on French buttercream, otherwise known as crème au beurre. Okay, crème au beurre. Now, what is crème au beurre? It is a delightful, delicious, amazing, super smooth, and ice cream-like cream that you can easily make to give your cakes and desserts that panache, that extra touch that makes you look unique, and of course become the cake superstar that you are. Now, what is crème au beurre? Now, crème au beurre is actually buttercream in French, okay? And the technique through which we are going to make French buttercream is unique. It says that we use a technique called Paté A Bombe. Paté A Bombe. What is Paté A Bombe? Paté A Bombe is basically a hot sugar syrup that is used to pasteurize egg yolks, and that is the base that you use with the French buttercream. Okay, so as we go in now, you're going to learn how to make Paté A Bombe and then use the Paté A Bombe to pasteurize your eggs and whip up this gorgeous custard. And then, let me not tell you everything. Let's just go in and go and learn how to make crème au beurre. Have a nice time in your class. Thank you. Right, so these are the ingredients we're going to use for this amazing French buttercream, otherwise called crème au beurre. Okay, so we have 6 egg yolks here. We have 60 grams or 60 mils of water, room temperature water. Then we have 150 grams of granulated sugar, and then we have 360 grams of unsalted butter. These are the ingredients we're going to use to make this amazing buttercream. Right, so we move on to our first stage, which is to whisk the egg yolks until very pale yellow. Okay, so we're going to whisk until it's very, very pale yellow in color. Right, so we'll move on to do that right away. Right, so we have the egg yolks almost white, very pale yellow and thick. So we're moving on to our next stage. Right, so we're ready for our next stage. We're just going to pour in our water into this medium-sized pot. Then we'll pour in the granulated sugar. We're making Paté A Bombe. Paté A Bombe. It's a sugar syrup. So it's all gone in, and we're going to just leave it to dissolve and cook for about until it gets to 118 degrees centigrade, or the soft ball stage, or 118 degrees centigrade. I'm going to demonstrate both, so if you don't have a thermometer, you will know what to do to know when it's at the right stage. Okay. Okay, now so we're going to test this if it's ready. We just take a bit of the and drop it. We drop it. It's supposed to form a soft ball. It hasn't formed a ball, it's just gone in to the water. This is just room temperature water, so it's not ready. So we'll try again in a minute, okay? So I'm just going to use my candy thermometer to check for the temperature. Okay, it's not up to 118 yet, so we want it to get to 118. Let's just check that. Yeah, we're about there. Okay, we can also test its soft ball. If you look into this water, you'll see some balls have formed at the bottom. They are not dissolving anymore. It's ready to go. I just want to say thank you for subscribing, my old subscribers, my returning subscribers that are watching me right now. I say thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate you. Thank you also for sharing my posts. Thank you for liking. I appreciate you. And for new subscribers, those who haven't yet subscribed but you're watching me right now, I'm wondering why haven't you subscribed? Okay, so if you're looking at my face right now, my smiling face, my name is Alade, and I am the CEO of Baking Intelligence. I love to bake, I love to teach, it's my greatest hobby, and I love to share. That's why I have this channel. So please just consider subscribing to this channel so I can continue to share with you all the lovely things that I have learned over the years, and you in turn will become that great baker that you've always wanted to be. So please just give us a thumbs up if you like this video. After you've watched it, give us a thumbs up, and also you can subscribe. Click on the subscribe button, and on the notification, click on all notifications so that you can be the first to get any information about my new posts. I'm going to give you a lot of posts, don't miss it. Right, so now it's about doubled in quantity and it's room temperature. When you test it, the bowl is room temperature. You can dip something in, it's room temperature, and it's about doubled in quantity. then it's time to move to the next stage. Right, so we're ready for our next stage. The mix is at room temperature, and we're going to continue to mix and gradually add in our butter. Okay, so this goes down, and then I'm going to add in some butter. And then mix, and then add some more gradually like that. So we're going to mix. Adding in some more again. The butter has to go in gradually, not all at once. So I'm adding the butter in like 3 batches. Okay, I'm just scrape up some that are hanging around. Okay. I'm adding in the last batch of butter. Let me just scrape what's left. Remember, it needs to be unsalted butter, otherwise you won't like the taste. This salted butter doesn't work for this, so don't use salted butter. Now, I would like you to have a look. Okay, just have a look. It's coming together now. We're going to whip it up a little bit more. We're going to add cassata, lemon, orange oil. Sorry, this is orange oil. Yeah, cassata orange oil. We'll be adding in just about slightly less than a quarter of a teaspoon. This is a quarter teaspoon. I'll just add a little less because this oil is very strong. Okay, so that's something slightly less than a quarter of a teaspoon of cassata lemon oil. You could use different flavors. We have different flavors of this oil. And now we just mix it. Right, so it's done. Right, so we have our delicious, super yummy cassata French buttercream. We're gonna see how it tastes in a minute. Right, so here we are with our cassata easy sponge vanilla cake. You can learn how to make this in our Model 1. We filled this cake with cherry pie filling and then amazing, delicious French buttercream, crème au beurre. Okay, so we've also decorated it with the cream and then some walnuts. So we're just going to have a nice taste. Wow, this is divine. The cake and the cream go so well. It's a super spongy cake and the cream is, oh my goodness. Bon appetit.